Okay, so
All right. Good afternoon, Miles Park families, and welcome to our virtual meet and greet with our kindergarten through third grade teachers. We are live streaming currently on Facebook, as well as if you're attending through our Zoom by phone, that is fine as well. If you have questions and you're by phone, please go ahead and put that either in our chat or email Anthony.h.brown@Cleveland Metro Schools, and we will return those answers to your questions within 24 hours. So momentarily, we will give you the opportunity to meet with our teachers. They'll give you an overview of your child's day, as well as provide you the opportunity to ask any questions or concerns that you may have in regard to our first 9 weeks of virtual learning. I'm Ms. Taylor Ivory. If you are new to our Hornets Nest, I am the principal here at Miles Park School. So we'll have all of our teachers from our kindergarten, first, second, and third grade. So we want to make sure that you are on the correct meeting. Once again, today's meeting at 1 p.m. is our kindergarten, first, second, and third grade teachers. On Wednesday, we will have our special education meeting at 3 p.m. and also our fourth and fifth and encore teachers at 4:15. And on Thursday, September 4th, we will have our 6th through 8th grade teachers at 1 p.m. You just use that link right there and you are logged on. If you're unable to attend, or if you know parents are unable to attend, that's okay. We're recording it so then you can look at it at a more convenient time. At this time, can we have Ms. Palmer to begin our presentation today? Ms. Palmer is one of our kindergarten teachers here at Miles Park School.
Good afternoon and welcome parents to the K-3 meeting. We'll be introducing ourselves, going over our contact information and sharing important items with you today. At the end of the presentation, there will be a question and answer session. So if you have any questions, feel free. We are looking forward to a great school year. We have a pre-K team at Miles Park. Miss K and Miss Strange still have openings if you have any 4-year-olds you'd like to enroll. I'm Miss Palmer, one of the kindergarten teachers. I'm looking forward to having your child in my class. You can contact me at 216-838-4450. That's the school office phone number, and you can leave us a message and we will respond to you within 24 hours of getting the message. Or you can leave a note on Seesaw for us or Schoology. Underneath that is my email address. Feel free to email me. And if you scan the QR code, you'll get a little welcome PowerPoint from me. Next is Mrs. Calhoun, the other kindergarten teacher. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Calhoun and I am the kindergarten teacher. And I can also be reached at 216-838-4450 if you have any questions. And our class will be doing our lessons on Seesaw and Schoology. Next up will be the first grade teachers.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Radovanik. On this slide, we do have the suggested supplies that might be handy to have at your child's workstation. So obviously we're gonna need their computer, laptop, Chromebook, whichever one you have that has internet access. We ask that you have them charge it every single night before they go to bed. So that way in the morning, their device is fully charged and ready to go. It might be beneficial for them to have headphones as well. If there's other kids that are working in the house, it just helps to reduce the noise and the distractions. They might need some workbooks, pencils and paper. And we do ask that you find some quiet place in your home for your child, so that way they can attend the classes and complete all their tasks in an area that has the least amount of distractions. So like I said, I am Miss R. I am a first grade teacher at Miles Park. I've been here for 8 years in first grade. And my co-teacher, or the other first grade teacher, is Miss McHenry.
Hi, I'm Mrs. McHenry. I am the other first grade teacher at Miles Park. This is my first year here at Miles Park, but this is my 25th year in Cleveland School District.
We will be using Schoology and Seesaw. Like the other kindergarten teachers, if you have any questions, you can reach out at 216-838-4450, and we'll respond within 24 hours of receiving the message. You can see on the screen my email and Mrs. McHenry's email. If you have any questions, please reach out to us that way too.
The pre-K to 3 team office hours on Wednesdays between 10 a.m. and 12 noon. This is a sample daily schedule. Each teacher will share their unique schedule with you. And a sample day for your child might look like this. From 8:30 to 9:20, there will be ELA live. Then 9:20 to 10:10, they will have their specials. 10:10 to 11 o'clock, they'll come back with their teachers and have ELA. 11 o'clock to 11:50 live with their teachers for math, and then 11:50 to 12:40 is their lunch break. 12:40 to 1:30 is math, and then 1:30 to 2:20 again is live with the teachers for social studies, and 2:20 to 3 o'clock social studies or science on any particular day. So we will have 3 subjects and 1 special per day.
Sorry about that. I just needed to make sure I had my sound on, so I hope you can all hear me. I am Miss Bauer, your second grade teacher, and my co-teacher is Mr. Thomas. He'll be working with you as well.
Hi, this is Mr. Thomas. Like everyone else said, you can reach us at the number listed there. Also email, and we'll be using Seesaw and Schoology this year with your children. This is my 29th year in the district, my 10th year at Miles Park, and my 10th year teaching second grade.
And this is my 10th year teaching and my 4th year at Miles Park. There is also the QR code to learn a little bit more about me as well. Here, just make sure it works. Here's a video about Seesaw to give you a little bit of an introduction so you know what to expect and what your students will expect when they're using the program.
Ms. Bauer, if there's supposed to be audio, we cannot hear it.
To Seesaw. Seesaw is a portfolio that your student will use to showcase what they're learning and doing at school and share that with you, their family. They'll add photos, videos, drawings, voice recordings, notes, and much more to their learning journal. And you'll be able to see their amazing work right on your phone or computer whenever they post something new. Students love Seesaw because they're able to show what they know with lots of different tools and share their work with meaningful audiences, all while practicing those super important 21st century skills. Teachers love Seesaw because they're able to gain insights from all of their students, see student growth, and have all that classwork organized in one place. Parents love Seesaw because they can be closer to the classroom without being there every day and really understand how their student is doing. Teachers and parents are always in control of how student information is shared. Once you've connected to your child's account using the special invite or link from your child's teacher, you can view all of their posted work. You'll only see your own child's work and messages that your teacher sends home. When something new is added, you'll get a notification. You can decide if you want notifications via email, push, or text message. Notifications can come each time something new is added or just once a day. You choose the settings you prefer. Once you follow the Seesaw notification, you can see what's going on in the classroom in real time. Teachers can also turn on options for you to like and comment on your child's work to encourage their learning. Remember, the best comments help us learn something new. Things like, wow, you did a great job because, have you considered? Interesting, this made me think of, I'm proud of you because, are great conversation starters. We're all learning together how to communicate and be our best selves online. You can leave a text comment or even a voice comment. Voice comments are perfect for younger learners. Seesaw takes your and your child's privacy seriously. We understand that you're trusting us to protect your child's information, and we promise to provide a service that keeps students safe. You can learn more on our website at web.seesaw.me/privacy. Your participation in your child's learning journey is the best way you can support them as they grow into a kind, curious, and empowered learner. Thank you for being part of the Seesaw family.
All right, I guess that's my cue. I'm Mrs. Muscanish. I'm one of the third grade teachers. This is my 10th year at Miles Park and my 22nd year teaching. Like all the other teachers, I could be reached at 838-4450 or at my email address. And if you scan the little QR code underneath my bulletin board there, you can see a welcome PowerPoint from me.
Hello, I'm Miss Denger. I am also a third grade teacher at Miles Park. I've been teaching for almost 20 years, and this is my third year with Miles Park in third grade. Third grade is especially just using Schoology, but all of us are using Schoology. So now, if you want to watch a video we have for you and how to learn it, it's coming up next. Please put your questions in the chat, don't forget, and we will answer them as best we can. Thanks.
To sign up for Schoology, go to Schoology.com and click on the Sign Up Free button in the middle of the page. Click on the Parent button. Enter your access code given to you by your child's instructor and click Continue. To log in, click the Login button in the top right corner. Enter your username or email, your password, and the school under which you are registered. Each time you log in, you will be brought to your homepage. The homepage has the same 3-column layout that every Schoology user will see, except the information is associated to you and your children. The right-hand column lists any upcoming events or assignments, tests and quizzes, or graded discussions. The left-hand side lists your personal user tabs, including your recent activity feed, your personal calendar, which is separate from your children's calendar, and your personal messages. Information about your child or children's courses can be found in the My Children area located in the left menu of your homepage. By default, the activity summary associated with your child will appear in the center of the page. If you are associated with more than one child, you can select which child's information you would like to view by clicking the All Children drop-down and choosing from the list that appears. The Summary tab displays recent activity in your children's courses. The Calendar tab contains all events associated with your children. Each event is color-coded. There's a color guide below the calendar for your reference. To find out more information regarding a particular event, place your cursor over the title. This will display a pop-up revealing information associated with that event. Clicking on the event will display profile information in a pop-up window. You can view the list of courses for your children under the Grades tab. If you have more than one child, you will need to select a child from the list to view their courses. Clicking into a course will display assessment information by categories defined by the course instructor, as well as the grade, maximum points, and comments for your child. You can view your child's attendance record under the Attendance tab. If you have more than one child, you will need to select a child from the list to view their courses. Clicking into a course will display the dates during which your child had been absent, late, or excused. Comments attached to absent, late, or excused dates will appear in the blue comments box below the list of dates. You can access your profile by clicking on your name at the top of your Schoology page. Schoology users that click on your name in Schoology will be taken to this profile page. Depending on the settings in place at your school, you may edit the information by clicking on Edit Profile on the right menu of your profile page. You may change your profile picture under Edit Profile, or by hovering over your profile picture on the profile page. The Info tab provides other users with more information about you, and the Blog on Schoology is a personal blog that users in your network can subscribe to. The arrow on the top right corner allows you to edit your notification settings, your account settings, and your privacy settings. You can select which notifications you would like to receive by selecting On, Off, or Custom next to each notification. You can also enable text message notifications. Account settings allows you to change your password, customize how your name is displayed, establish your primary and secondary email address for notifications, adjust your time zone, set your default homepage settings, integrate Google Docs, access your calendar from a different calendar tool, merge a previous Schoology account, and edit your file uploader settings. You can set your privacy settings by clicking in the cell under the category of your preference. Gray or locked cells indicate a threshold in place at your school. And to log out, click Log Out, found on the bottom of the drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner.
Good afternoon. I'm Ms. Duplaga. I'm one of the intervention specialists, and I will be working with third grade. I will be working with students who are on IEP. I'll be joining their classroom sessions as well as pulling them into my own small group. I can be reached at my email address, which is kaylee.duplaga@clevelandmetroschools.org, or you can reach me at 216-838-4450. And we also have Ms. Gant.
Hello, I'm Miss Gant. This is going to be my 5th year teaching and my 3rd year at Miles Park. I have grades 3 through 5, the cross-categorical classroom for students with IEPs.
Some of the remote learning expectations that we'll be sharing with our scholars will be making sure we check our work before we turn it in. Make sure you can hear your teacher. We ask that you make sure you mute yourself and then raise your virtual hand and wait for the teacher to call on you. Make sure your technology is charged. I know Ms. R mentioned that before. Be on time for class, get some rest, make sure you have a good breakfast. And if you're not speaking, again, put yourself on mute, have your supplies ready, and take a break and stretch when you need to.
I'm Mrs. Williams, and I will be working with the cross-categorical students in grade K through 3 or K through 2. I can be reached at the school number 216-838-4450 or my email. And I will also be working with Seesaw and Schoology.
So your teachers will be reaching out with you in the mode that they would generally use, either email or phone, to tell you some of the login information and kind of help you walk through for that first day. And we're going to take a minute here to have Ms. R explain how to log into Schoology quickly for you, and then we will stop for questions. So Ms. R, I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay, so
Make sure you put your sound on.
okay, so to find Schoology, you're going to log into clevelandmetroschools.org. You're going to click on the green Students tab and go down to Clever. Many of you that were with us last year should be familiar with logging into Clever. That's some of us used Clever at the end of the year with the at-home enrichment activities. So once you go into Clever, you're going to hit the blue C, and it, like Ms. Bauer was saying, your teacher should be reaching out with you with usernames and passwords. However, if you do have it from last year, it's the same. So I'm going to log in as a student, username, and then the password. The password is case sensitive, so make sure you are making sure that that first letter is uppercase, and then the two last letters in their password is lowercase. So once you get into Clever, you're going to see a bunch of these apps. If you scroll down to Schoology, you can click Schoology. Here, it will already bring up this username and password. So I'm just going to hit go to Schoology. Again, it will ask me to type in a username and passwords. So here's a student. Sign in, type in the password. Again, it's case sensitive, so make sure that you are following the uppercase and lowercase letters that your teacher is providing you. So now I'm into Schoology. Before I go on, this popped up on my screen, and hopefully it pops up on yours too. So I would hit save, so that way you don't ever have to worry about typing in that username and password again. Once you save it, this particular student, if he were on my computer, you wouldn't have to save or type in the username and password again. I'm not going to save it because he won't be working on my computer. So now this child is in Schoology, and you can see that there's nothing here because our courses aren't live yet. So if you were to log in today, you can go in and alleviate all of that stress of having to type in the username and password. If you log in today, save the username and password, so that way on Tuesday, they log in and their courses will populate right up here in this course tab. So you're going to hit the course tab, and all of their courses will be populated in here. Like I said, it's not here right now because our school year doesn't begin until September 8th. So on September 8th, you will see all the different courses that your child is in. And that is how you get through to Schoology. So I'm going to log out. And stop sharing. So if you have any questions about how to log into Schoology, you can write it in the chat. I know Mrs. Miscanish is doing her best at answering all of those questions that you might have.
All right, so at this time, our kindergarten through third grade teachers are available to answer questions that are posted already in the chat, as well as we will momentarily give Mr. Brown the opportunity to see if there was anything that was placed in the chat for Facebook, because we are on Facebook Live. So let's start off with Ms. Miscanish. At this time, is there anything that we still need to address that was placed in the chat?
No, I did address everything that was in the chat. I know there was a question, are there 2 teachers per grade level? And I said there are 2 teachers per grade level, K to 3. The other question was with regard to our encore teachers and whether or not classroom teachers were actually doing our specials. And I did respond to that we do have our 4 to 4 encores, right? Reading intervention, art, music, and physical education. So those, I believe, are the only 2 questions I saw. Here's another question. Can we have multiple family users for a given student? For example, a mom, a dad, a grandma, and or myself.
So it will be the primary parent of record that they will have email address access. We can find out if there is ways for us to extend that access. So we'll note that down and see what we can find out from the district. Okay. All right, Mr. Brown, anything from our Facebook chat?
There are no comments or questions from the Facebook chat.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. Families, I just want to remind you that we start on next Tuesday, which is September 8th. The students' hours are 8:30 to 3 p.m. They will have live sessions with their teacher, as well as they call them off-stage sessions. That is when the teacher may do small group or the students are working independently. So please make sure that they have a quiet place where they're able to, whether it's in the corner, whether it's in their bedroom. Some kids like to work in the bathroom. I don't know, but that's what some kids have told me already. But give them a quiet place so that they can focus in, especially on those live sessions with the teacher, so that they have the opportunity to ask questions and so that they're not easily distracted. We do understand that there will be times or days in which a student is having a difficulty with logging on. Just use that parent communication part that is inside of Schoology or inside Seesaw to communicate with your teacher so that they are able to communicate with you and make sure that child has the opportunity to make up their work. But once again, we want to thank you for coming to our first virtual meeting of the year with you, so that we can engage you, answer any of your questions that you may have. And like I said, this here is recorded. It is recorded on Facebook, and it will also be posted on Miles Park website for you to refer to. The district has also posted on their website different how-to videos to help navigate or walk you through how to log your child onto Schoology and Seesaw. We also have that on our Miles Park website, just like the teachers have here for you. We would prefer that you do that prior to that September 8th so that your child is not stressed out or yourself stressed out, and you're able to get to that screen that Ms. R actually provided or walked you through. Other than that, we will give you the opportunity now to unmute if you had a question, because sometimes we're unable to type that in the chat. And you can unmute yourself. We just ask that if one person is speaking, please do not speak over each other, and we will try to answer your question as best as possible. So at this time, parents, if there's anyone that has any specific question, could you please unmute yourself?
Yes, this is Miss UC.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I missed the 15 or 20 minutes of the meeting, but my granddaughter is with Miss Bauer, and I just want to know, would she she's gonna be sending all the information to my email, like far as her Clever. I don't think I'll look it up, but I think I might still have it, but I may not. And do she have to have a Schoology? Do she have that, or do I have to?
Can the other family members mute yourself? We have a parent that's speaking. I want to make sure I answer her question, then we can let you go. So to begin answering your question, what will happen is that after this meeting, I know that some parents have already been contacted with their child's username and password. So that information will be provided to you. Also, we do have some of your emails. So if you do have an email address, we definitely need that from you so that we can put that in the system. So some teachers have already communicated via email with parents. That's another way that your child will have their Clever username and passwords in order to log in. So we will definitely make sure, you said your child is assigned Ms. Bowers. We will have Ms. Bowers to reach out to you to make sure that you have that specifically. But all parents will be contacted sometime tomorrow. If they have not been contacted already in regards to their child's username and password. If your telephone number has changed at all, we need you to call Miles Park School to make sure you update. Because once a week I do provide IVR messages as well as any information that is updated will be on our website. And in regards to supplies, I would just say for the first week of school, you just need paper and pencil and a smiling face ready to go. Okay, any other parents? I think we had a second parent that had a question.
So we got tomorrow, we could come pick up the hotspot boxes.
Yes, Ms. Wade made that appointment with you. She told you yesterday that yes, you can come in. So we look forward to seeing you.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay, take care. All
Hello,
right.
Ms. Ivy.
Hi, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
Good. Where's that baby at?
The little baby or Dari?
Either one. Either one. Both of them. Oh, I see you.
Hi.
Hi, you ready for school?
Yes.
All right, we're ready for you.
I wanted to know how to pronounce the teacher's name. It began with an R. First grade teacher.
Miss Radavatic, or they call her Miss R.
Miss R. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Miss R is much easier.
Right. Okay. That's
And that's
fine.
Miss R. The one that kind of walked everybody through how to log on to Schoology, that was Miss R.
Yes. Okay. That's the little baby. He's asleep.
Oh, okay. Getting big. Time has gone by so quickly.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome back to the Hornet's Nest for another year of teaching and learning. We appreciate it.
I have a question.
Yes. I can't hear you. Are you muted? I think you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It was something about a tablet that she was supposed to have. I'm not sure what kind of tablet is she supposed to be using. She has a computer, but it doesn't have a camera on it.
Yeah, someone had called me about a tablet. They said they had a tablet for her, and they'll call me back when to pick it up or something.
Yeah, so what we're doing is that we're scheduling appointments for people to come in to pick up the tablet. So they probably have your name down there, and we're just going down as the deliveries come into the building, and we're just going down our list that we have, and then calling the family and say, hey, are you available to come in at this time? We're trying to give you at least a 2 days notice as much as possible so that you can come in and pick it up.
Okay.
We're just waiting on some of the deliveries to come in.
Right.
Okay.
Because of the COVID guidelines, we only can have so many people in the building. Even doing that drive up that we were doing before, we have to kind of change our procedures with that as well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other parents? Any other questions for us? Oh. All right. Well, if we don't have any other parents, I appreciate your time coming to our kindergarten through third grade 1 o'clock virtual back to school meeting. Once again, this has been recorded on Facebook Live, as well as it will be posted on our Miles Park website. If you did not have the opportunity to review it, you had the opportunity to meet all of our wonderful teachers that are actively creating lessons to engage your child beginning next week. If you can take the time to go ahead and log in to set up your account so that it makes it so much easier for your child for the first day of school, that's wonderful. Your teachers will be calling you tomorrow, if not later on today, to make sure that your child has your username and password. And if you have not heard from your teacher, I would say by 9 o'clock on Friday, then please reach out to Miles Park School. You can email myself specifically or Mr. Anthony Brown, which is our Dean of Engagement this year, and we'll make sure that you have that information so that you can have a successful start to your child's school year. Thank you for your time, and at this time, we'll go ahead and close out our meeting.